asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
But Zayda, your last weekend,
let's talk about the
endeavor. I knew I saw the hat when you came in.
Oh yeah, this is a new one. And salute to my lady because
Yankees hat.
This is like my 3rd or 4th edition. It's the same hat.
Yeah,
I get the same one, and she actually copped it. She said, I copped this one for you. I was like, oh, that was nice, thank you. So salute to her.
That's
hard.
New
Yankee on, you feel me?
Yeah, shout out to homie.
Yeah, you know the boys. I know. Because they had, they played them this weekend. It was 3 games. It was Friday through Sunday, and then a lot of folks was talking trash after they lost the one on Friday.
Yeah,
I already pre-planned it, but I said,
I talked trash.
Yeah,
I immediately talked trash.
Twitter was looking crazy for a little bit. I was like, okay.
I was like, let's go O's.
So I
everybody went crazy.
It's this the next 2, right?
But that's a way to open the season.
No, I understand it though. I get y'all. I'm not mad at y'all, but I said I'm gonna be there for 2. I said we win in both because I'm in the house. That's how I felt.
I know you was hyped Sunday because we definitely. I
went with Nick from Nitty Gritty. My man's Nick.
Salute to Nitty Gritty.
Our man's Nick. The Saturday game, he was upset because it wasn't good. It wasn't good for them boys. My man John Carlos Stanton hit a home run, and the Yankees pulled that one off. It was a chilly night.
Yeah,
but it wasn't too cold, but it was still chilly. Yeah, I mean, we had a good time.
A little brisk in there.
Yeah, it was a little bit, but it wasn't crazy, but it was a little bit. If you had
early baseball,
I only wore a hoodie.
It's just early baseball.
Yeah, I didn't have to have a jacket. It was early spring, but I didn't have to have a jacket. Just a nice hoodie. But the next day when I went with my lady, perfect day, like literally a beautiful sun out, nice, perfect, like 70. Yeah. It was perfect, yo.
Nah, Easter was a nice day, though.
Yeah. So we went that day. Got to see my boy Aaron Judge hit 2 homers.
He smacked that one. Deep. I'm like, yo, this dude is mad big. Why are we even pitching to him, yo? Like, this dude is huge. And the way he crushed that first one, I was like, oh, it was like deep center. I'm like, yo, this nigga, I'm like, he cranked that shit like
really
a cartoon.
The Terminator, yo. He's really not
deep
human.
Center, because it looked like it barely went over the thing. But I'm like, yo, he hit that joint mad far, dog.
He's ridiculous.
Far, yo.
He's ridiculous.
And the other one was like left center. It was still pretty far. I'm like, bro, he's just mad strong. Like,
what is he, like, 6'5"?
They say 6'7", yo.
6'7" is nuts, bro.
He should be in the league.
He almost hit, like, size-wise, that nigga is crazy looking.
Yeah. And he looks like huge or like on the joint. Like
you would think it'd be easier to strike a nigga out like that with the big zone.
Yeah, because his strike zone huge. That nigga strike zone was 4 feet tall.
He went 3 for 4 as well. Like he was going crazy that game.
Yo, he's cold with the bat.
Them joints. He be stepping into them joints.
Fucking giant, yo. Like,
that boy Gunner had dropped a routine fly, yo, in the first inning. That's when I knew we had it in the bag.
He's a young boy, yo.
That was crazy. We had it in the
bag, but it was fun.
Do that, yo.
One thing I wanted to talk about with the games, though. Well, let me see if I just get past the Yankee stuff. We won, of course. Yeah, I mean both games.
Yeah, like congratulations. You deserve that, bro.
It was fun.
True Yankees fan.
It was mad fun. But what I want to say is,
deserves it.
I respect him, but it's no congrats. They're in our division.
I respect it.
They in our division, though. Like that's
when have we ever been better than the Yankees, though?
Y'all know
in a while, yo. It's very rare, yo.
Y'all know I root for the Orioles.
They have a huge salary cap. There's no way we gonna beat them niggas.
No way.
Be honest. That's why niggas took that first
They're gonna take 1 or 2 of them niggas that we got on there probably once in a few years.
Yeah, Judge gonna be out there cranking it with the next.
No, Gunner and them niggas. I'm talking about them young boys we got. Yo, they gone. We not gonna keep them.
Any nice talent gets gone.
We is not gonna keep
Dodgers. I want the boy Cedric Mullins to go to the
Yankees. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for it to happen.
That's what I really want. He plays center now, if I'm not mistaken, but Aaron Judge plays center. So I want him to go on the left field, yo. Salute to my guy who played left field.
End up on the Padres or some bullshit like that.
Allegedly, we could do without him.
But one of the things I wanted to point out was they added in the MLB the pitch clock.
I like that.
It's very noticeable at the game. It made the pace a lot better, yo. Like
the 10-second thing. Yeah.
No, it's like 15 or to 20 depending. I'm not sure why it's 20 sometimes and 15 at other times. And then they alter some of the things a little bit.
Oh, the TV only broadcast it when it's at 10 then. Because I was like, that's new.
Yeah, it's like 15 to 20 depending on
starts
whatever
over,
they have.
and then we probably see it once 10 comes up.
It did change the pace of the game.
It's really, it's way more enjoyable.
Because you remember it'd be a nigga straight stretching for 37 minutes.
I had to have my head on the swivel.
Yo, the 7th inning stretch when they played Thank God I'm a Country Boy joint. Yo, that's my shit. Yo, thank God I'm a country boy.
Off the beer years straight.
Yo, that shit be hard. Yo, they be cooking in there.
I'm gonna keep it real. My lady was like, I can't stand this joint.
Yo, I love that. Yo, life ain't nothing but a funny riddle.
They got a marketing problem. Like you know they like a certain demographic because how this is Baltimore. Y'all never play a club mix at any game. I've been to so many games. They never play a club mix. And this is part of the problem with their market. I mean, we can go into a marketing joint, yo. That's absurd that a club mix never comes on at an Orioles game.
Not even like
and baseball's just
not even a Lil Jon joint. You remember that one they used to play all the time? Like all of the clubs was playing it. Oh, the more club music. Yeah. That joint. Doom, 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 doom. I can't remember the name of it. I got them diamonds on my neck.
Oh yeah. I remember that joint.
That you can put that on at least, yo. Something. You right. I never paid attention.
They
to
don't
that.
really play any hip unless it's a walk up song when the bat is coming up. They don't play really hip hop.
Usually
they play the safest
Cedric Mullins or some
hip-hop
other
I've never
black.
heard.
Like
I noticed that.
Yeah. They real funny at the ballpark, yo. I'm gonna keep it real, but I still go to the game because I love the ballpark. Y'all know my situation. Well, I don't want to speak too much, but yeah, like I love the Orioles games. You feel me?
They gotta let Goldmouth
I
Chaz
had fun for the
perform,
most
yo.
part,
Yeah, man. Give
They gotta
somebody
give
a chance.
Goldmouth Chaz, yo.
They gotta
Let him throw out a
stretch
pitch.
performance, yo.
Let him throw out the first pitch.
Yeah.
Give him a 10-minute performance at the end of the game. or
that
some
would be
shit,
hard,
man.
yo.
Come on, yo. Like, talk to us. We need to get the blacks in the baseball.
Bring us.
It'll
out,
be a whole
man.
different flavor. They'd be like, the tickets are sold out now.
Exactly.
yo.
It's mad. Just
But salute to the
beautiful
O's.
in
You
the
know,
crowd.
I want them to make the playoffs. So I want to go to a playoff game.
Yeah.
And I always root for them as long as they're not playing the Yankees. So I got love for both teams. But when it's that day, I'm gonna be going to more games.
Yeah,
Even
we're
when
gonna
they
make
don't
some
play the
this year.
Yankees.
Oh, yeah.
It's what
I made it to
No,
two.
I'm definitely
I think
pulling
two
up, too.
last year, so I'm trying to get to at least 3 to 5 this year.
Right. We'll talk about how I figured out some stuff with how to. We'll talk about it after the joint. I don't want to drag that into.
You know what we
Nah.
did? I forgot to do too. This is kind of just a little bit off on a tangent, and then we can keep going with the sports. Yo, we made it to 5 years of podcasting, yo. We started this shit in 2018.
Dedication.
Salute to y'all boys, man.
We
The
were
long haul. You been in it too.
we recorded our first episode.
Like I really think you definitely were on like probably like the 7th to 8th episode.
So
max.
we recorded
Like,
our first episode.
I knew it was early. Yeah.
It was early.
We recorded our first episode. I think it was April 7th was the date that we recorded it, but we didn't release it till like 3 weeks later. So it's around this time frame when the 5-year time would have been. But it's just like you said, though, just watching it grow from one mic in my parents' basement. We was recording over my parents' pool table that they have down there versus where we at now. It was only, it was about a 3 years, a little over 3 years of us just having the audio. And now then Zay came in with the sauce, man, and we hit.
Yeah.
Like I think
The
people
man.
gotta realize, like we didn't just jump
Crazy.
out the window and start recording this shit on cameras and shit. We really cooked this for a minute. Like you gotta make it sure it's right a little bit. And we still playing around with it. The nigga, we didn't know he was gonna start dual shotting it.
Yeah. Got crazy.
Triple shotting it in the last episode.
crazy
I
when
was
we
like,
looked like we was in
God
a comic
damn,
book,
yo, this
man.
nigga,
Every
man.
week. But that's what I'm talking about every week. It's the passion. Like, people don't understand. Like, it's like when you. This is stuff that make you really just choke up. But like seriously, like we really enjoy doing this, and I really enjoy like that part. I set out time.
You be cooking.
I try to improve all the time, and like I knew sometimes I want to surprise you. I want to tell you everything. So the last few weeks, I've really been, just doing stuff and working. And my lady been hearing about all this stuff, but like as it's happening, but like I think. With the triple shot, I surprised her. Like I didn't even tell her that one yet. Yeah. But like, and I'm so proud of y'all. Just in general, of course, all of us together. But like, to know what it was before. Yeah. To see what we are now. Like we've gone through the process, and so you see it.
I'm excited.
Imagine
for you.
like another.
You're learning mad stuff, yo. That's gonna be very applicable in other things that'll make it. I see what's happening.
Just imagine, like, not even like 5 more years. Just imagine 2 years. You see from the initial joint when I came on early with y'all to now.
Yeah. Go watch
another 2 years.
Y'all can go back and listen.
Matter of fact,
it's on everything that you can listen to it
from
on.
The first visual episode to this one, just not staying stagnant, trying to always improve is already. So 2 years from now, like. People, if you think it's a game, it's not a game.
We're having fun, man.
Out here, guys.
Not a game.
I know we have a lot of fun with the conversations, but you gotta honor what this shit
dedication,
look like. I don't know how we just put it together. Oh, it's amazing. This is fun.
Yeah.
And y'all, and I appreciate the dedication from y'all. Like we do it in different ways, and we got so much stuff. Every time like somebody asked me about, I had a homeboy ask me about, like, oh yeah, you doing new stuff and stuff like that. I was like, we got some stuff planned. I was like, because we thinking so far ahead, man. And I
mentioned it to everybody because it's really gonna be. It really is a thing.
Yeah, it makes it, like you said before, when I asked you like what you were doing to make you miss from basketball, and you were saying the podcast, it's right. I'm always looking for content. Like we went out on walks this past week because I had that spring break shit. So me and my lady was going on walks around the neighborhood. We started off doing like a mile, and then we was like, yo, let's hit the 2 laps. So we was doing like 3-4 miles of walking every day for the most part. Yo, why one time when we was walking. We come in close to where I live at. It's a nigga riding on a bike I see in the distance. I'm not really worried about it. He just ride on the bike. It's like midday. It's nice outside. I'm not really worried about it. This nigga started yelling out some wild Hotepi and shit. Like on some warpath shit while he was riding the bike. He started, I can't really say it on here because it's some shit that people would recognize, and I don't want them people to come after me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm going to say, yo. Like, he not feeling y'all. Yeah. That's why I put it, yo. He was going crazy. In the days type nigga.
For real?
He just started screaming it, yo. I immediately started like, yo, what's about to happen? I thought he was going to jump off the bike and do some wild shit. Yo, I was like, I gotta put this down for the pod, yo. I really want to call Aaron. I want to call her real quick.
Yo, that's scary.
And see if y'all can hear. That shit was crazy, nigga. He flew past on the bike, and he was gone after that, and I was going to my crib, so I ain't really worry about it. But
watch out for
nigga, yo, I ain't want to. That's why I ain't walked by myself recently. Like I was thinking about going out there. Like I don't even know if we should walk around there no more. Like my neighborhood getting a little sketchy recently. I might have to move in a few.
Everywhere.
It's getting kind of sketchy over that motherfucker, yo. Like nah, it's getting a little. Yo, they breaking in the cars. OD.
Gotta know how I'm in.
That's the beginning. It's like the beginning of it all.
That's the genesis of the come around there.
Wow, bust out windows when we was walking through the shit. That's crazy,
kids,
son.
That's kids, yo.
It's coming, it's happening, yo.
The kids, the first level.
Yo, I just thought about that shit. Yo, that nigga was hot when he seen it. He was like, motherfuckers, bust my window out, yo.
Yeah. That's crazy. I would be mad as shit. Like,
nah, that shit will piss me off. I'm going back in the crib. I'm calling out of work and everything.
Why you do that though, Trent? Like, yo, that you just created a major inconvenience for somebody.
It wasn't even that. Like, I don't want to talk about
why you do that, yo.
Because I don't have no crazy.
That's how you know a lot of these kids don't have nobody explaining that shit to them now.
But I don't have no crazy like car or anything like that. But like, yo, why you gonna break into somebody with just a regular car?
Yeah, like, bro,
what you doing?
Kids, they bored, yo.
Because
it don't make sense from a standpoint where you about to like come up crazy. Like
it's the Kia boys, yo. The Kia boys is out here getting the keys and the
Hondas, yo. Like, they out here getting to it.
Nuts, yo.
Yeah, but no, man, salute to everybody that's still fucking with the pod. Keep fucking with the pod. And like I said, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell that next friend.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
We can keep going.
Are you skipping sports, Mike?
Yeah, I wanted. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Before we leave, we got to talk about the biggest story, Odell signing, yo.
Oh yeah. We definitely forgot to bring that. Well,
Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
How y'all feeling, yo?
I just feel like he's injury prone. I said it to a lot of people. I'm nervous. I'm thankful for us trying to get somebody to bring life to the team, but I'm just nervous for his health. But if he can be healthy, this will be great. Especially if our defense is like last year, we're going to be perfect.
If they sign Lamar.
If Lamar is out of there, he just going to be chilling, yo. He going to be on the sideline relaxing, yo. Yeah. He just going to have hella Royal Farms commercials, yo, and just get out of town.
It's definitely going to be rough for him if Lamar's
town
gone.
on us,
He might have a fun time in Baltimore, though. I don't know. He definitely hit our... What he did when he scored a touchdown on us and beat us against the Giants. I think he was still on the Giants then.
Yes. Yes.
When he hit one of them like that little scramble coke and smack dance that they used to do. He did that shit.
Yeah.
So I got a little bit of hatred on this nigga. I definitely called him Odell Bitchum or some shit like that. No, I used to call him Odell Beckham, yo, because I just thought he was in my opposition. You know what I mean? You on the squad now. I love you, brother.
Yeah, hopefully, if you could be healthy, yo, he could bring some, like, a grit and a good energy to the offense that we need. You feel me? And he could bring defenders off of other guys, too.
Because he's not wild old. The only thing you got to worry about is his knees because
Yeah,
I don't care
that's
how
the
bad your knees are.
knees.
Your hands, his hands is his hands.
Yeah.
Like,
His hands are crazy.
It's the knees that you got to worry about. But
gonna see,
apparently
man.
they said like they did the surgery wrong, or allegedly. The surgery wasn't the best surgery the first like couple times or whatever. But they're saying that his joint looks good now because they got it correct. That's why he had two. Typically, you know, they'd be like, you don't have an ACL tear in the same leg twice, typically because it's built up kind of stronger. You have like a new ACL essentially. If you get it done correctly. And he had it in the same leg. So apparently the first one they saying might not have been the best job done, but they're saying this one is really good. That's what I'm hearing.
I haven't heard that.
So
No, that's good.
That's good to hear.
So that would be a good thing. And if they have Lamar, man, because if Bateman can stay healthy.
And we picked up Aguilar.
Aguilar is like a fourth guy,
Yeah.
a third guy. Like that's
Yeah, I'll take it.
You just don't need him to be your second guy.
No, hell no.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we had some sketchy scenes, yo. We had some sketchy receiving
did.
cores, yo. So I mean,
Very
Hey
much
man,
so.
they still might want to
Gotta
go
fight
after
through it.
D Hop. You never.
that would be hard.
That would be really tough.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
That's only if Lamar stays, though. Y'all got to keep that in mind, guys. Ravens fans, don't be egregious. Without him, why would they even want to come here?
Yeah, the big thing is you still got to get Lamar.
Yeah. And we didn't bring it up. Zay sent the joint for that's coming out on Peacock in September, the Continental series, bro. That's in the John Wick universe. Is it taking place at Winston's Continental when he was young? Okay,
From what
young
I've heard,
Winston
it's
in New
Winston.
York.
And what the crazy is, he got the strap. Like, he holding it in the picture. Did you pay attention to the picture? Because we all suspected Winston probably was getting busy back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Winston
had to.
definitely get busy back there. Everybody
He put in
that's
work.
in a high status, they was getting busy. That's the only way you get to that status.
were working,
You gotta-
yeah.
It's the only way, yo.
What if we find out Winston was tougher than John Wick
Yo, that'd be hard.
through the Continental?
But I mean, think about it.
series?
All the dudes that really respect him, for him to be an old man, like I'm like, yo, he must be a problem, yo.
I
Deep
think
down, he's
Winston
a
might have
problem.
been that guy, yo.
To have your own Continental, you gotta be that guy, bro.
Yeah, just to have one. Yeah,
Who plays young Winston? Do they have an actor for that?
I'm not
already?
sure. I gotta look that up. They gotta get the right person.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Because old Winston is like I can't even imagine this being somebody else.
Yeah,
He's so perfect, yo.
yeah. Nah, he's excellent.
And I told y'all, the dude that played him, he said like it was an accident. He said thought he was brought in for something else that he found out, and he kind of was like, I'm not really into it, but he got talked into doing it, and then the rest is history. So that's hard.
Lucky.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yo.
He
I
stumbled
know he's
upon
happy
some
to this
greatness.
day.
Yeah, he don't got to do shit else, really, yo. He could do one of them and like maybe another movie or two, and he'd be good for the rest of his life.
He's wealthy forever.
He was looking. You know what? My lady was pointing this out a little bit, yo. Was his face CGI'd a little bit in this last John Wick movie?
I feel like they CGI everybody's face.
I don't know.
It was some
Probably with
noticeable
some of the
shit.
lighting shots though,
There's
because
some
like the
noticeable
lighting
shit.
was so crazy, they probably had to.
around
They
the
do all
mouth
type of
region.
filters and
Yeah.
everything now.
All
I
up
mean,
in here was
everything
looking
now.
crazy.
But you remember how like sharp every scene looked, so they probably had to.
That movie was beautiful, yo. Like,
Yeah.
I still loved it, and it didn't take anything away.
Visually,
You just
that
saw
movie
it.
and sound wise, the movie was beautiful.
One of my faves. Like I said, if you hating, you just a hater.
And creativity it kills wise. Like obviously that's always been a thing with John Wick, but for them to keep upping it and not making it weak is crazy, yo.
Yeah, they did what they supposed to. The more money you get, the better it should be. They didn't just steal a check.
Yeah.
Like they
Exactly.
literally went out there and put in the work. I respect. That's what I respect about the craft. You can say whatever you want about the storyline. I can't argue. Like you like it or not. That's your personal thing. But what you can't argue with is how they shoot and make those movies.
Oh yeah, nah.
They
I
put
just
in that
feel
work.
like too, like when people say something about the storyline, they usually get lazy with it and say, "Oh no, he just killing people over a dog." Like you just you didn't watch
was mad deep. Like
didn't
it was
watch
the
it at
last
all.
gift. His
That was just the first
wife
domino.
that was passing away of cancer.
That was the
gave him.
initial domino, yo. That was all it was.
He was
yo.
already in a fragile state,
And
bro.
you know what also is a lazy joint that they never think about when they say that, because I've heard it a couple times. John Wick is a killer of all killers. What you think gonna happen when you kill his dog?
Yes.
Steal his car
and beat him up. They
Regular
fucked
people
him up
have.
in there. Like, yo, I was tripping.
Unfortunately, regular people have died for far less.
You should have
Yes.
killed
We're
him.
talking about the killer of all killers. Yes, he's gonna start killing
Yeah,
people.
my man
yo.
pulled out the
Like,
sledgehammer, broke up the floor, and pulled out 86,000 gold coins.
and he didn't even have time to
get
heal
paid.
Niggas
from
want to
his
bring
wife.
me back to work,
Yeah.
yo.
He
Fuck.
didn't heal from his wife passing, and all this has
exactly.
happened. Stop, yo. That's what he was supposed to do, yo.
Yeah.
I love
Stop.
it. I love it. Yeah, man. But also salute to Martin. He's supposed to be, I think, on 420 getting his Hollywood star.
Yeah, star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That's
I didn't
hard,
know
yo.
Martin didn't have one.
How is Martin Lawrence not on the Hollywood Walk of
Because
Fame?
It depends on if you want one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I was like,
You have to
yo,
I think
he
you
was
have a
in
certain
so much
criteria,
fire.
I think it's either raise money or pay money. Hold on, y'all want to know what's really going to get y'all mind? This is why I never care about the Hollywood stars, right? One, I went there and I was just like, a lot of people, I was like, this is kind of underwhelming.
Yeah.
But besides that, because I think it's like, it's still kind of cool. This is how I know, like, really not to care. Denzel Washington doesn't have a Hollywood star because he doesn't want one.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all probably don't even know that. I don't know if y'all do or not.
I didn't know that.
Denzel doesn't have one. And when that did happen, I was like, that tells me a lot. Like,
Yeah, Denzel's conducted business.
This is Denzel Washington.
Too much business, yo. We seen Denzel
Denzel's
literally
conducted business, yo.
conducting business.
Yeah, he's conducted business, yo.
Y'all sent y'all that one
Yo, that
post. I
Jay
don't want to
Prince
talk
Conducted
about
business, yo. He definitely did business, yo.
He was
No.
They was looking mad young. I'm not gonna say the
He
name.
looked like
My
the
bad.
real Frank Lucas.
Yeah.
You may have to bleep it out because I said his name partially in the
No,
beginning.
it's
My
good,
bad.
it's good.
But yo, the suits and everything, yo, was on point. Yo,
I
he
saw
was
some-
back there. He was definitely doing
I
business.
saw somebody
at
in the comments
Continental,
was like,
bro.
man, he made him check in too. I was like, listen, I don't know about all that, but I was like, Denzel looked real comfortable in that photo.
Wasn't he like smiling, extra hugging these niggas? That ain't no check-in
He
photo,
looked very
yo.
comfortable in the photo.
The check-in photo is with the hands like this. Everybody standing kind of conservative.
And they
This
got-
nigga was hugged up, chummy with these niggas,
They
yo.
got their
Like,
hand on the back of your neck.
Yeah.
He looked very comfortable. That's
yeah,
all
he
I'm
looked
saying.
mad comfy.
I want a real documentary on because there's been a lot of things over the year on LL. I mean, not
Yeah.
LL. Why did I say that? That's crazy. I'm thinking about OGs.
No.
Denzel. That's
Denzel.
crazy.
Mhm.
But I kind of don't want the real documentary because some people say he more like Alonzo than you think. Yeah.
I just hope.
I just had to bring it up. It was hilarious.
Nah,
to me.
Denzel,
I thought that
dude.
photo.
No, that's
was
my man's,
absolutely
bro.
hilarious.
That's why I can't say no. That's
Y'all
my
see
boy,
hold on,
yo.
real quick. Y'all see when Denzel went to smoke at the Lakers game, yo?
No.
And Jay-Z was trying to
Yeah.
grab him, and he told
Yeah.
Jay-Z fall back essentially,
somebody-
yo.
he was
Denzel
upset,
that
yeah.
dude, yeah.
For
Denzel
real?
that dude, yo.
Denzel has intellectually let a few people have it in his career, yo.
Yeah, definitely.
Wilding him though, like yo, and you could tell from the expression, yo. It's like one of his real good scenes, yo. Like he's not playing right now. Yo.
I definitely could see Denzel slapping the shit out of somebody.
That would be hilarious.
Or some
I don't wanna
Nipsey.
see
You
it
remember when
happen,
Nipsey slapped the shit out that nigga at the Grammys?
yeah,
I think I could see Denzel doing that without a problem.
He looked like he
do
wanted
it.
to smoke at that Lakers game. Not verbal. He looked like he wanted to.
Yo,
Jay-Z
any
had
nigga-
to fall back. Jay-Z's, Jay-Z.
Any nigga
but
that wear
when
that
he around
convenience
Denzel,
store hat,
that's
yo,
Denzel, yo.
he ready for business.
I always knew Denzel conducted business when he pulled up to that Floyd fight in the sweatsuit.
It's the hat.
And the
It's
sweatsuit with the
black Yankee,
mustache
yo.
that was crazy, yo. My man had the mustache like this joint, yo. I was like, yo, yeah, he conducted business, yo.
And that black hat.
With the blue sweatsuit, I was like, he cares about nothing right now, yo.
Yeah,
He just
man.
want to see the
Dog,
fight,
bro.
yo.
The Equalizer 3, they said it's coming out September.
Let's go.
That's gonna be hard, yo.
That's another
They need
series
to get him
I
and
like.
John Wick together, but that's how we had that conversation.
Yeah,
That's
that
another
was-
series I enjoy too. Though.
Yeah, and we gotta pray for Maryland too, yo. Just cause with the weather joint, I saw it was like a thing that was kind of like a thing on Twitter for a while. But you saw that it was a fire weather watch, and they said that everything was dry and it wasn't a lot of precipitation, so
Yeah, I
you had to be
haven't seen that.
careful with like dropping.
We didn't get a
flammable
lot of
shit.
snow this
Yeah,
year.
they said we
Nigga.
were like
You know
an
what I mean?
advisor for like
Shit
wildfires.
changing.
Yeah,
Shit gonna get real.
Shit changing,
This
yo.
summer. Don't be in the backwoods
Hopefully not.
trying to hit the backwoods.
Hopefully not, but that was weird, yo. We never had forest fire warnings ever in Maryland ever since ever,
It's been a while.
and we've had droughts.
Yeah, we had a few droughts.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I remember the drought meters and shit. We used to
Oh,
look
yeah.
at that when we was young. I used to
Yeah.
be mad
They used
scared.
to, we had like a 4 year. It was like 3 out of 4 years or something like that. It was droughts. Remember, like I don't want to get it wrong, like the late 2000s.
Yeah, no, I remember we was going
crazy.
outside playing a lot.
Because we couldn't do we couldn't water the grass crazy like
Yeah.
that. I remember there was a whole restriction on that shit. So we was on some California shit for a stretch.
Yeah,
But now I think California has the first surplus in a long time.
Interesting.
that's crazy.
or they're-
Shit
yeah,
is
it's
changing. It was
crazy.
cold over there. It was warm in the winter.
It was
here.
snowing, yo.
Yo. And that's not allegedly. And we always gotta say, rest in
Hold
peace
on,
to Big.
my
Oh,
bad,
my
bro. I
bad.
don't want to cut you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Could we talk about DeMar DeRozan's daughter, yo?
Oh,
yeah.
that's hard. Yeah,
Being the real
yeah.
MVP this weekend.
Yeah.
I watched that game too, man. She really killed it with the fucking scream, bro.
They
That scream was
shot
nuts.
50% from the free throw line.
Yo, that scream
Well,
was
that
working.
really worked, yo.
Yeah.
That was definitely working.
And DeRozan honorable though, because they said they was talking about it before the game, and he said he didn't let his daughter come to this game because he wanted her to go to school. He was like, nah, she need to go to school too. Like I'm like, yo, pops of the year, yo.
That's tough, yo.
I definitely respect that daughter joint, yo. And then also salute the Magic for getting that deal with the Commanders and shit. We talked about that.
Oh man,
We got that deal. He got that
That's
deal,
tough,
baby.
bro.
Him and some owners from the Sixers, right? Who was it?
It's something like that. You know,
it's a
Magic
combo.
got
Yeah,
some
I'm
ownership
just happy
issues,
about Magic Johnson
Exactly.
being a joint owner in the
We
NFL.
called that. You know what I mean? That boy always getting that bag. I ain't
gonna
gonna be there.
Yeah,
That nigga said he wasn't gonna be there.
yeah.
I'm not gonna be here.
Yo, my man Magic, yo.
Like Mike said, though, man. Salute the big.
Oh yeah, we always gotta say rest in peace to Big Reese. Episode 256 Coach Class Pod. Continue to like, rate, and subscribe, man. Just tap in with us. Thank y'all for listening.
5 years and count. We'll see y'all next week.
5 fucking years.
They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.